Hey, what's up guys, it is DiplexHeated again, and welcome back to the Red Rising mod here in Men of War Assault Squad 2. I'm going to say a few words before we start this battle, and before I start describing the battle, before starting the battle of course. Sorry for not uploading any videos in a while. I uploaded a video yesterday, and I said these words in that video yesterday, but I know that not all of you guys enjoy my combat mission videos, so I wouldn't take it for granted that you heard me out in that video. Now, I've been working at the bank for 2 weeks. This is my third week, so I'm getting used to all the routines and policies and everything, and just kind of getting into the things, which means that I'm kind of less tired and exhausted when I get home, which means I'll be finally able to hopefully upload daily videos. I mean, that's why you guys subscribe to me, and so I should at least keep you guys entertained and fed with the videos and the content that you guys hopefully do still enjoy. So I'm gonna not only need time and energy, which I'm sort of getting a hold on right now, I'm gonna need ideas, because it feels like I'm kind of running out of ideas. I mean, this is like the 5th or 6th beach assault video I'm doing. I've done, you know, GSM beach assault videos. I've done, obviously, Red Rising, Modern Mod, Modern Battlefield 2 in various ways and shapes and forms. We've done a lot of beach assaults, and they're getting kind of repetitive. And, you know, beach assaults are amazing, right? But land battles are also extremely cool, but you know, I need to kind of get fresh ideas. I need to kind of see like what would be a cool battle setup with what nations and factions. So I think we're kind of starting to saturate Red Rising a bit. I know for a fact that more things are being added, so don't worry, there'll be more factions. But when it comes to the factions that have like a full lineup of air and BTRs and tanks and cars and you know, unit rosters, we're starting to kind of saturate them. We're talking Russia, China, America, Germany, France. We've played as those bigger nations. Now there are more nations like Norway, Pakistan, etc. India, Japan. I don't think the Japanese skins are in my game yet, but they don't really have any vehicles currently disposed or at their disposal, should I say? Sorry for failing my English there extremely. So I think we'll wait until that. I just kind of getting a little tired of just doing the same old Russia, America, China, Britain, France in a reputation, them attacking them defending against them, beach assaults here, and then turn it around, another beach assault there. I hope you guys understand what I mean. So that's why I did the Operation Desert Storm miniseries, just to kind of freshen things up, and that was extremely fun. So I'm gonna try and do some more of that once I get more factions on my hands. And until that, I guess I'll just play some other games and try out other mods from Men of War Assault Squad 2 and 1 and all the other games that come with it. I think I want to play some more Battle of Empires, so I'll be definitely doing that. Now, back to the game. We have a section of... or not really a section, there's quite a bit more than a section here. This is a whole... more than a company, this is like a battalion. There's a lot of troops in here, and vehicles, of course, that will be assaulting a Chinese position. And the reason why we're assaulting the Chinese is because, 1, they're pretty cool looking, 2, they've got a lot of vehicles and stuff, and 3, we played as the Chinese assaulting the Americans in a Pacific scenario just in the, I think, previous Red Rising video. So I think it's suitable to try this around. This doesn't look like a very tropical scenario, but this could be somewhere in Asia still, and the Chinese are here defending. Now, I'm not entirely sure how many Americans we're gonna need to kind of get up here and bust this defense down. In the end, in the previous video, or the PLA Marine Assault video, it was a very close call. So, how should I put it? This could be equally close. I'm not entirely sure. We're assaulting with probably more units, but then again, the Chinese defense is overall stronger. So this is a less infantry-focused battle, and more of an explosive one that you guys seem to like. So without further ado, thank you guys for hearing me out. My little update there on my channel and situation when it comes to work and uploads. And overall, just general feelings about Red Rising, Men of War, and video uploading. Thank you guys for the support. Let me know what you guys want to see. And if you guys want to see more Red Rising mod, and if you guys aren't tired of seeing the same kind of battle setups, let me know at least what I could do a little bit differently. We do have more nations to play around with. Obviously, a lot of the nations that are currently in the game can use Russian weaponry, because obviously the BMPs and T90s and all those tanks and guns are kind of sold all across the world, so don't worry, we won't run out of any of that. Now let's click start, let's click 3 and hope we don't crash. I did crash earlier today trying to record this just because of the sheer amount of units. So we'll sit right here on the hilltop, like a cup of tea, newspaper, binoculars, and we'll just enjoy this US Marine invasion. Perhaps the Chinese took over Britain and now the Russians, or now the Americans are attacking. So right off the back I can see a lot of exchange and fire. This is quite crazy. A lot of American vehicles have gotten down in the water, but the Chinese are taking a very hard amount of fire. Hold on, there's a Chinese army vehicle rode up into the beach, got itself destroyed. Nope. The gunner, I think, died, but the driver himself is fine. The Chinese have lost the BTR from what I can tell, but their tanks are fully functional and they're causing quite a bit of a stir down here on the beach. Oh wow, this is gruesome. I have copied more American troops because I think we need them, just to kind of, you know, bring this battle forward. I know this is going to be extremely gory at the start here on the beach, so I don't blame them for this kind of weaponry. Battles are short-paced. I mean, it's only been going on for about 2 minutes, and the entire mechanized bit of this assault is pretty much neutralized. So, without further ado, let's just watch these Marines try and get onto the beach here. We have some more vehicles back here, at least push up, but in the end we're going to run out of space here on the beach. We've got quite a few vehicles actually that we can probably still move up, but most of these have been knocked down. We have a lot of infantry though, which is always a bonus. These guys are fairly well equipped. They've got SMAs, I think, for AT. So all we need to do now is to get these guys off the beach. Let's go, use Marine Corps, let's move. And I'm not reinforcing the Americans here to sort of reduce the amount of dislikes I'll get on my video if they lose. I'm doing it simply because I want to kind of let everything get played on and sort of, you know, use the whole map as I did in the previous PLA Marine assault when we got to kind of the end of the enemy defense. There's no point in me spending time setting up an enemy defense on a big map if the attackers aren't at least going to get there and fight them. I hope you guys can see my reasoning on that point. So, without further ado, let's reinforce the Americans. Alright, laddies, come on. I've got no idea what that was. Poor attempt at some sort of Scottish accent. Completely uncalled for in an American beach assault, but nonetheless, that's just who I am. Can we guys get to the beach here, you guys think? Yeah? Swim? Schwimmen? Schwimmwagen. Cool looking vehicle. Whoa. Some of these guys would rather swim out into the ocean rather than swim home to the safety of the beach. Not very safe though. Quite murderous if you ask me. Okay, so looking at the minimap, we are at least getting somewhere. If I could have that minimap open up sometime soon. There we go. I don't think we'll need to reinforce anyone else now. This will be enough to kind of utilize all the Chinese defensive mechanisms. We gotta go to kind of bunker to bunker and clear them out though. Let's go, Marines! Oh shit! He looked like he tripped and fell backwards. Guys, if they have a guy shooting at you back there and trying to gun you down, try and at least kill him. Oh, he's dead.
Yes, sir.
This tank's knocked out sooner or later. That one's not. That could be considered problematic. I would love for you guys to join me for breakfast, but they have other plans. They're going somewhere else. Breakfast is nice. Breakfast could be my favorite meal of the day. Actually, I think lunch. I'm kind of a lunch guy. Just because I do it at work and usually with colleagues. It's a nice go out and have a bite. I'm gonna set up a new Instagram as well for like just DiplexHeated stuff. I have one right now that like a couple of hundred are following, but it's kind of closed and private and kind of corny and it's just me. It's just me as like Simon. I have like a DiplexHeated guy, of course. But, I mean, I'm not the kind of YouTuber who's like DiplexHeated all through. I'm like Simon and then DiplexHeated. And it doesn't mean I'm different as them. I just kind of resort to doing different things when I'm a different character. Although I'm still the same person, if that makes any sense. But in the end, it's kind of the same guy. Oh, the twin brother. One guy goes to work, one guy sits home playing YouTube or playing games. That'd be odd. Imagine that. I think I'd stay home and play games. Like, imagine he wouldn't be let out, because then people would realize that it's his. Like they're two different people. I'm not entirely sure what I'm talking about right now. After work discussions. Tired human being. Alright, so we're gonna try and assault up here to the right. Do we have any AT capacity here? I don't think so. That guy preemptively shot his load at the American troops running by. It was unsuccessful, and they all died. Oh, it's just one guy, really. It's just the one swan. Or what does he say? It's just one swan, really. I can't remember, but Hot Fuzz is a fun movie. Alright. That was cool as fuck. Ah, you fucker. Look at that shit. Blew up all the sandbags and the entire thing just went up in fucking smoke. That's how we do it.
Yes, sir.
It's going down for real. The US beach assault is still underway. But I think I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna do a bet here and have myself lose to it, because I usually do. Sometimes really unexpected things occur. But right now we are really chewing down on the enemy armored capacity. Still have some remaining by all means, but now as my strikers are starting to kind of advance on the enemy here, the Chinese are gonna need... Oh! Oi! Jump! Kai! Japanese. They're gonna need a lot of good AT to stop our strikers. Strikers backed up by infantry? Good mix. Oh, they injured my crew. Fucking set me afire, bastards! Fuck. Back into the water, how do we go? Stop. Diplex. Stop with the accents. Okay, so we have two strikers and... No. Jinxed it. We have one striker and a bunch of dudes. But since I played and did sort of a similar thing which I'm doing right... Oh, God. At what point in time in any country can a silly fucking... whatever that is, 50 cal, penetrate my strike? Maybe they can. And when will they mow down an entire just US infantry? Look how many they killed. They killed like literally all of them there. Alright, they got blown up. Alright guys, it's looking pretty grim. I have two choices now, and I'm gonna be all cynical about it. Do I, one, spawn another 3 vehicles with infantry to win the battle and sort of, you know, avoid the risk of getting 30 or 40 dislikes just because the Americans are losing? And hey guys, let's face it, I'm not saying that to be cruel or anything or nasty. I like you guys, but that's kind of a sad truth. That always happens for some reason, although the videos I upload are kind of equally good or bad. You always get a very big difference in dislikes depending on the faction playing and the faction losing. Or two, do I not do that and avoid the comments from any other person saying you would never do that if there wasn't a this and that country playing and if you weren't risking this or that. So you know what? I'm gonna kind of be the politically correct guy here. I'm gonna try and avoid all the dislikes from me spawning more vehicles to sort of win the battle on the US side, and I'm gonna reduce all the dislikes from being the US and losing the US to the US viewers. So, toodly-hoo, everyone fucking died. Hope you guys enjoyed this Red Rising video. See it as a bit of an update video. It wasn't very long. I'm still waiting for Red Rising to kind of get fixed with these shaders. I'm not sure what's going on, but I probably won't make another beach assault video on using Red Rising, rather said, while these border textures are kind of messed up. And I'll also need probably more factions and new factions to play around with on new maps that I'll create and kind of just freshen things up and make new scenarios. Guys, we've been playing any type of modern mod, Red Rising, modern Battlefield, Cold War mod for like over a year now, and we've pretty much done everything possible. But that doesn't mean we can't do anything else. So thank you guys for viewing. Look forward to more, but give me some good ideas. See you guys soon again. Bye.